Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're gonna be talking about which team we think gonna miss the play-in. We're gonna be reacting to the All-Star votes, and we're gonna be talking about the Memphis Grizzlies and John Morant. First team we're gonna talk about is the Los Angeles Lakers. We got LeBron James. We just suck right now. After the game, you got Darvin Ham complaining about injuries against a Miami Heat team that was missing Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin, somebody else I remember, and that same game, Anthony Davis and Austin Reeves was like, injuries not an issue. Got a lot of excuses, and a lot of players they seem to be upset because the way Darvin Ham with his rotations, he just doing stuff out there. Sometimes it feels like because when they benched Austin Reeves, he contradicted himself because the reason he benched DLO was because of defense, right? And he said that doesn't help out, and then he puts Austin Reeves on defense on the bench. That means when the bench has D'Lo and Reeves, you think that defense must be terrible. Because why are you having both of them off the bench? That means your bench defense is going to be absolutely abysmal. And then they starting lineup. The problem with their starting lineup is the offense is abysmal. Like they can't score, and then on the bench they can't defend. Like he got to utilize those pieces more and like complement each other. Like he's just going all the way in on one. I don't like that. And something that scared me with Darvin Ham is I don't remember whose podcast I was listening to, but he was like, if I was Darvin Ham, I would start LeBron, Reeves, Prince, Vando, and AD. He did that the next game. I was like, well, I hope he ain't sitting there taking advice from people on the internet, bro. I really hope not, bro. If Darvin Ham is taking advice from people on the internet, bro, fire that man immediately, bro. Nick, what you think about Lakers, Los Angeles? LeBron James fan. You're not a real Lakers fan, but your opinion matter a little, boy.
My opinion do matter. No, it's LeBron's team. It's the Lakers, bro. The Lakers, you know. I mean, it's just crazy right now. It's just mayhem right now, and that same thing that was happening last season around this time too, bro. It's just mayhem in the whole organization, and then they made that trade and everything like that, and it benefited them for half a season, and then look where they are now, back to square one again.
Yeah, and Larry, if you had to guess, how many games do you think the starting lineup of D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Rui Hachimura, and AD played so far this year? More or less than 10?
Like that starting lineup?
Yeah.
Oh, I got the answer.
More than 10?
Hell no.
How many, Nick?
Probably around like, I'd say like not even 5.
Yeah, they've played 3 games together. The starting lineup with DLO, Reeves, LeBron, Rui, and AD. And these guys, they've been healthy for majority of the season, and this is what took them to the Western Conference Finals. He just feels like he's changing stuff up, like for no reason. I don't understand that.
It was already in the beginning of the season too that happened, because I know Austin Reeves wasn't performing the best, and he's like, "Alright, bet I'm gonna bench him," and then all of a sudden Rui wasn't performing the best. He's like, "Alright, I'm gonna bench him now," and then we have fucking and then all of a sudden D'Lo, he not playing no defense. All right, we're gonna bench you too. What are we doing here, guys? What in the actual fuck are we doing? I don't even think it's like LeBron's fault though. You know what I'm saying? It's not LeBron's fault. Like, it's just I don't really personally like Darvin Ham's system. I just don't think it fits what that team needs, in my opinion. I feel like they're gonna that dumbass comment that he made talking about, oh, this is not a this is not a race, it's a marathon type shit. I'm like, bro, nah. Like y'all gotta get your shit together, bro. Like y'all LA. Like I understand, y'all like it's tough, bro. You're under the lights 24/7, bro. Like they're one of the most talked about teams in the NBA at all times, regardless. If you're shit, if you're the greatest team out there, you're gonna be talked about no matter what. You're gonna be looked at, you're gonna be judged, everything like that. They need players who can handle that, you know what I mean? But like, it's just crazy right now. he like I said it like earlier, like weeks ago and probably months ago. He needed to get up out of there. I don't know why they extended him and everything like that. I just even after that playoff, like when they lost when they got swept by the Nuggets in the conference championship, that was I was like, I don't even want DLO on my team no more, bro. Like if you're not gonna perform, why the fuck you out there? You shouldn't be wearing a Los Angeles Lakers jersey.
LeBron James jersey.
Should not be on a team of LeBron James. That's what I should say.
Yeah, but Darvin Ham shouldn't be coaching a team with LeBron James on it either. Oh man, I literally just had something in my head, and I
No, they should just get Ty Lue at this point since LeBron love him so much.
Nah, Ty Lue, he's locked in with the Clippers. He's been.
No, I'm playing. I'm just saying. Nah, LeBron love him so much, bro. He had him at his B-Day party and everything. I was like, yo, he close with Ty Lue like that, bro. I was like, goddamn. I was like, shit, bro.
Ty Lue is like he's a good coach. He's a good coach.
You know why? Because he was the only coach that probably allowed LeBron to bitch him. That's why.
Hey man, I don't know, but I feel like LeBron, he's had power over most of his coaches. I ain't gonna lie. I think Eric's Spoelstra ain't get bitch about.
Yeah,
that for sure. But I feel like most of the times LeBron be like David Black. Was David Black doing stuff for real? I remember one time LeBron literally grabbed the clipboard out of David Black hair. Was that David Black?
Maybe.
Bro, I remember that. LeBron grabbed the clipboard out of the man's hand and started writing the play on his own, bro. LeBron ain't respect it.
Shit was funny too that they're saying Frank Vogel not a bad head coach, bro. What he doing with the Suns, bro? He like alright, like he cool.
The Suns, bro, it's more than just a coach, bro. It's actually like a bad constructed roster.
Oh, 100%, bro. They did not build around that big three.
Yeah, Bill was a big mistake. It was a big mistake.
Yeah, Bill was definitely a big mistake. I feel like this, right? Offensive players, right? They went for offense. You know what I'm saying? They went the whole team built around offense. They got no type of defense, bro. But if you want to be honest, defense is gonna cost you money, and they don't got the money to get the defense. So
what they do have it in Beal's contract, but no one really wants to Beal in the league right now, especially for the 3-year deal he has.
Yeah, nobody wants that contract, bro. Nobody wants that contract.
Most teams that like Beal would go on, he'd be a complimentary piece, and most primary options are offensive players. So like he'd just be a third piece on offense. Most teams don't need that. They need someone like OG. Like if the Suns had OG, boy, instead of Bradley Beal, I ain't saying like individually OG better than Beal. He could be actually at this point, but just what he does fits the team more. And with the Lakers, I want to talk about AD. He low key having his best season as a Laker, and like you can't even realize it because they like the 10th seed or something like that right now. LeBron James, he's playing great too. He averaging 25, 7 and 7 on 3 turnovers, shooting 52% from the field, 40% from 3. This is one of LeBron's best years from 3. And it's not even like a small sample size. It's all 6 attempts a game.
Yeah.
AD, he's over there. I see that recently he's been shooting like 1 3-pointer a game. He's shooting 33% from the 3-point line. I mean, for AD, if AD could knock them down at a 35% clip, that's amazing. Yeah, bro. Especially with how dominant he is. He's at 55 from the field.
Oh,
AD's also averaging 3 blocks.
Y'all see the whole Western Conference, like with the standings and everything, like with the all right. So like you know how it goes, like Timberwolves, OKC, Nuggets, Clippers, Kings, Pelicans, Mavericks, Rockets, Suns, Lakers. Bro, their losses, right? So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then the Jazz are 11th and they have 20 losses. So they all by like 1 loss each standing.
Mm-hmm. It's super close. Just
Nah, that shit weak though. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's probably like, bro.
That's why we talking about these teams because they is that close. And like if you just look at the seeding, it don't look like it because one team may be the third seed, the other one's the 10th. But these guys is all a game away from each other. So man, anything could happen for real.
Man, this is a crazy world out here.
Yeah. What is y'all doing though? Are we firing Darvin Ham, Larry? If you had the chance.
I don't know. Darvin Ham's like the biggest problem. I think the Lakers have always been one of those teams where you're switching up lineups constantly. Even before Darvin Ham, they had like 100 different lineups that they had. So I don't think it's completely Darvin Ham's fault. But if you do think coaching is a problem, I would consider switching it up, see what someone else can do. But I don't think it's gonna be a big improvement. I think it's more of the roster and the shooting lack of shooting that's hindering the team right now. So I'd probably aim for that. But they don't really have too many assets to move around to gain those shooters. So right now it's probably just switching your coach.
I agree with you. The shooting is actually bad, man. And when Austin Reaves isn't knocking down his shots, bro, it's just completely in shambles, bro. Because I was watching them against the Raptors, and in this game, Darvin Ham's rotations actually wasn't that bad, but in general, they're just bad. So I'll give him a pass last night, but if you tell you, Reeves wasn't knocking down his shots, and the Lakers' offense was just bagged. There ain't nothing else they could do because they kicking it out to AD. LeBron's, he's doing his Bron stuff. What about Zach LaVine to this team? Would that be something that would?
I don't know, man. I mean, that's tough. I'd rather have DeJounte though. I'd tell you that. I'd rather have DeJounte.
I think they lose a lot of depth with Zach LaVine coming in as well. So
they're gonna lose a lot of depth, whoever they get, whether it be DeJounte or whatever.
No, DeJounte makes $18 million. So does Rui Moore can match that. DLO can match that. Reeves can probably match that too if you add Max Christie. But Zach LaVine makes $40 million. So that's
facts. Get Max Christie's bitch ass out of here, but I don't really want him on the team no more.
You definitely gonna. It's easier to get DeJounte.
I disagree. I think it's easier to match DeJounte's contract.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, DeJounte is just way more valuable than Zach LaVine.
Yeah.
I was just about to ask that. Who do y'all think that's more valuable? But
Zach.
You think the Hawks are giving it up though? You think the Hawks are just going to give DeJounte Murray up?
I don't think they're just gonna give him up, but Spurs would be a really good deal, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But what about Trae Young and his team? That team gets a lot worse with DeJounte out.
Yeah, but I think you take the L and you at least experimented with DeJounte for a year. So you take 2 firsts back for him. You traded 3 firsts, it's cool. At least get 2 firsts back.
Is it a retool or is it a rebuild for the Hawks?
It's a retool, but it's a retool. It's a retool.
Well, you can't retool with 2 firsts.
Over the offseason, though. That's the thing. They're
it's the offseason plan.
Yeah. This year is kind of they should kind of sell a little bit and just get someone that fits Trae. At least find out what could fit Trae Young. You don't have to get a star player back. Yeah. I think a perfect fit next to Trae Young would be Kevin Huerter, which is funny. They let Kevin Huerter go for DeJounte so they could get him, sign him. You need
a shooting defender. Is that 3 and D?
Yeah. Kevin Huerter doesn't defend that well, but Klay Thompson, Kevin.
Klay Thompson not doing too good right now. I don't know if that's a good option.
I'm talking about prime Klay Thompson.
Yeah, of course, but yeah, I don't know what's 3 players on the market right now that play the shooting guard position. Can't really think of one right now. Or maybe they're trying to get a small forward or a power forward, some upgrade there instead.
Who else y'all think available that the Lakers could get? Because we gonna start. The GM is about to start happening. It is less than a month from the trade deadline. We kind of got an idea on who's available.
Think DeMar DeRozan goes?
Not to the Lakers.
He might. I don't like it. I don't like the fit, but he might.
Not to the Lakers. Not to the Lakers. The Lakers was just trade for Siakam at that point. If he's just willing to sign, trade for a guy on an expiring deal, that's going to be a weird fit. Go and get Siakam. I'm like, who else? DeJounte. I don't like DeJounte to the Lakers. Believe it or not, I don't like another ball handler that
Why not?
can't shoot from three.
He could shoot if he really needed to.
Sure.
I want someone I can like rely to shoot on threes. I want LeBron doing majority of the playmaking. To be honest, I know LeBron keep chatting, talking about something he don't want to do it. He's chatting, bro. Like, come on, man. It's LeBron James. You put the ball in that boy's hands. I don't know why everybody be talking.
Might as well just get Zach LaVine at that point.
That's what I'm saying. But with Zach LaVine, if I'm the Lakers, if I'm trading for Zach LaVine, I may as well tag Caruso onto that too. Parlay him with Caruso.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of death you're giving up. If things worth it, go for it.
I mean, you willing to give up Reaves for that? For LaVine and Caruso?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So Reaves and whatever else, especially like Zach LaVine on the Lakers. When I was thinking about it, it's not that bad because first of all, you make LeBron happy. You get him another star, an obvious third option too. Zach LaVine cannot complain that he's the third option. It's LeBron and AD. You're the third option. He's a great shooter, great scorer. Zach LaVine, he doesn't really do anything else. And it's like he doesn't even want to do anything else. He doesn't care to have the ball in his hand that much. He just cares to score. And he's a great off-ball scorer. He doesn't play make that well. He doesn't defend that well. He doesn't rebound that well. But he gives the Lakers what they need with consistent shooting. And with Austin Reaves back, Austin Reaves is also a shooter that can defend too. And Zach LaVine, let's say LeBron goes, right? You traded for LaVine to make LeBron happy, and LeBron goes. You still gonna have LaVine and AD, and if LeBron goes, that means you got like $50 million in freed up money. So like, if you got AD and LaVine with $50 million in cap space, you should make something work.
Yeah.
I don't know what you gonna make work, but go find it out.
Yeah.
I don't think LaVine's contract is that scary for the Lakers. For other teams like the Heat, I'm scared of that contract. Okay.
Who else is available, you think?
I've heard Andrew Wiggins. Nah, he's not going to no. He's not going over there. Clint Capella. Would you like Clint Capella? I don't know. Yeah, Clint Capella's not really moving me either. Jeremy Grant.
Grant's a really good player. I think he's going to get a lot of value during the trade deadline.
Lauri Markkanen.
He's available.
Lauri Markkanen?
No.
What?
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Because you can't get him.
Well, no. All right, that's one of the reasons. But
okay.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why. What was he doing before he got to the Jazz? What was he doing? Absolutely nothing, because he was not the primary scorer on that team.
He was being really streaky. There was times on even when Lauri was on the Bulls, he had like a month where it was like, oh yeah, he's next up. And then Zach LaVine came back, and Zach LaVine just took the show away from him.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It's gonna be the same thing on the Lakers, bro. I kind of think he needs his own team, just like how Trae Young, I think, needs his own team.
When I watch Jazz games, bro, Lowry, he's very much an off-ball player, though, and I feel like that's perfect next to LeBron. He's like a unicorn forward. He's like a super wing right next to LeBron, who sometimes he doesn't play on the wing because they ask him to run guard, point guard. If you have Lowry while LeBron's just running point guard at power forward with AD, that helps out with the spacing. He's a good defender. And he's mainly off the ball. Lowry does not. He attacks closeouts because he's a really good dunker. He's one of the better dunkers in the league too. Cause like he's 7 foot on the wing, and he just shoots. He has his little post fade touches and stuff, but Lowry does not touch the ball that much. I think he is like Klay Thompson at power forward.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we got Jordan Clarkson back though.
I like Jordan Clarkson. Yeah, I do. So, what would you rather, a star or like 3 role players?
I think you can get Jordan Clarkson. I think DLO and then picks, draft capital, like next picks or something like that can get you Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a big.
We get like Jordan Clarkson or something, and then we get.
Probably just Jordan. I'm trying to just DLO on some picks. Probably just do it. Jordan Clarkson. Would it be like first? It'd be like heavy protected first or seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad with Jordan Clarkson. Who else is? I'm trying to think who else is up there. CJ McCollum, I think, is up there.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh yeah, he's a good one.
I'd be fine with Malcolm Brogdon too.
Davion Mitchell. All right, so how about this? Would you rather have Zach LaVine, or would you rather Davion Mitchell, Kevin Huerter, and Harrison Barnes? For the Lakers.
What was the first option?
Zach LaVine or Davion Mitchell, Kevin Huerter, and Harrison Barnes.
You got Ed Caruso on there to make it appealing. If you add Caruso on there, I'm taking the Zach LaVine trade.
I think Zach LaVine is worth those 3 players. I think that's the Kings trade. If Kings got Zach LaVine, they would move those 3 players. I think it's an even value.
Yeah. Kevin Huerter is very streaky, though. That's my problem with that. But he can knock it down when he needs to. Harrison Barnes is streaky, too. Davion Mitchell doesn't obviously get the ball in his hands that much because obviously De'Aaron Fox is there and Malik Monk. No, I'd take Zach LaVine though.
Yeah, who's Mikey's making noise? Is that someone's Mikey's making a little bit of noise? All right, let's start now. But
back on table.
Is it mine?
Zach LaVine, man, we gonna see what he get traded for. Cause do y'all think he's gone from the Bulls this year? How's it going at this point?
I would do it. I think it's a smart decision by the Bulls. If not, then I wouldn't be surprised either.
Yeah. They have to. They definitely have to, bro.
They did last year. We said the same thing last year.
Man, this is just getting toxic, bro. They've been talking about trading bro for like 2 months, man. Just go ahead and do it. Man,
yeah. Get rid of him.
I think I'd rather the Kings role players than Zach LaVine. We've seen the big 3 scoring trio not work in recent history. I probably want to try and explore it again.
I mean, it's because those big trios have been scoring. Like you said, that big trio is not scoring. Zach LaVine, honestly, he's the only person that his best thing is scoring. LeBron's best thing is playmaking.
Yeah,
AD's best thing is defense.
There's not enough. There's not enough basketball to where everyone gets their shot attempt.
Yeah, it actually is when they feel that like that. LeBron would love if he could just chill in the regular season.
LeBron don't like. LeBron's not gonna have to put up as many shots as he needs to. AD's not gonna put up as many shots as he needs to right now. It's gonna be distributed evenly.
So LeBron's playmaking ability will even that out. Okay.
Yeah. LeBron is, with how good of a player he is, he would find a way to figure that out. Like Zach LaVine, as long as the guy fits next to LeBron and is a great player, LeBron will figure it out for most parts. In the playoffs, though, LaVine, your shots are going down. But in the regular season, I'm 39 years old and 80, he'd be hurt a lot, man. We need you to take a couple shots. And LaVine loves shooting the ball, bro. He'll do that.
Yeah. That Russell Westbrook thing just didn't work out, bro, because he's a primary.
He's a baby Braun to me, bro.
Yeah,
Westbrook is baby Braun. You literally got the same player on the court.
Yeah, it's point guard Braun
versus LeBron.
Yeah, basically, bro. You got to say like you can't do that, bro.
Yeah, man. All right, last thing before we talk about the Warriors. What would be y'all starting lineup for the Los Angeles Lakers if you were the coach? And I'm gonna name you 10 players in their rotation. We got LeBron, Gabe, DLO.
Gabe's out.
Ham.
Don't even put him in there.
But he'll be back. He'll be back
in like 2 months.
Yeah, he'll be back. Cam.
Nah, he's not even gonna be back. He's gonna be gone before he come back. He's gonna get traded back to Miami where he belongs.
Yeah, I'll be happy. Cam, Reaves, Prince, Vando, Rui, AD, and Wood. Or if you want to throw in Max Christie in there too, I guess.
Okay.
What's the list for again?
What would you make your starting lineup if you were Darvin Ham? So like we got AD and Braun in the starting lineup. So who would be the 3 players y'all use to complement them?
I'd probably go keep Vando, Prince.
Nah, I kind of like Vando on the bench though, because then you got defense off the bench. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because once AD sits, then you play Vando. Because then you don't got to worry about playing AD so much, because then because then you're not worried about the defense getting torn apart.
Okay, that's a fair statement. I think Prince is mandatory though. I think Prince is a lock.
Yeah, I'd probably just put same lineup that they started with: DLO, Austin Reaves, either Prince and LeBron, and then AD.
I don't know if I'm starting DLO. I'd rather just have LeBron at the point guard.
True. I guess you could make that statement, but I don't know.
All right, my starting lineup, I would come out with LeBron at point, no cap. I'll have LeBron at point, Reeves at the 2, Taurean Prince at the 3, Rui at the 4, and AD at the 5. Because in the bench lineup, kind of like Nick said, I like Wood at the backup center. But I want him next to Vando and Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish and Vando on defense, especially next to DLO. I feel like that just complements the team well. It's the balance of offense and defense. Darvin Ham the other day, bro, he just put Cam Reddish with 4 power forwards. That's his starting lineup. Like, yeah, LeBron is like a power forward at this stage of his career, bro. Yeah. But like you know, he can be point guard too. But nah, man, you just sat there and started LeBron, Reddish, Prince, Vando, and AD. That is 4 power forwards with Cam Reddish, man. Like that, man, you got to be better than that. On to the next team. Talking about the Golden State Warriors. They've been having a little bit of issues going on inside with players minutes. Steve Kerr quoted, "I played for 15 years and was frustrated with my playing time all the time for 15 years. This is how it works." Hey, next week, Kuminga been averaging like the most minutes per game on the Warriors. So like he did what he was supposed to do. He got what he deserved, and I think Kuminga does deserve playing time. Kuminga has been their best forward this year because Wiggins has been underperforming. Draymond been hurt. Kuminga. Oh yeah, and suspended. Yeah, suspended. That's what I meant actually. Clay Clay's a guard, so I don't know. But Kuminga's their 3rd leading scorer on the team. He's the only guy on that team that provides rim pressure besides Stephen Curry. Because most of the guys, they're play finishers by like shooting the ball. Kuminga actually is needed on that offense. On defense, he's pretty solid. Kuminga's gonna make some mistakes, but like, of course he's gonna make mistakes. You never play him, and then you wonder why he can't get minutes in the playoffs because he makes mistakes because you never play him. Like, I don't understand that. And Moses Moody trying to whisper the same day Kuminga did about his playing time also. I don't understand what's going on. The team, I'll admit, it is a really deep team. It is a really deep roster. Like, they have like 11 good players on that team. And that's why I don't understand why they're such a low seed. Kerr's kind of doing the same thing where his lineups, I don't like them, bro. Like, you starting CP3 and Stephen Curry together, like, I don't like stuff like that at all. Draymond got recently reinstated. So maybe Draymond can help them out a lot. I still think Draymond's one of the better defenders in the league. But what do y'all think about the Golden State Warriors so far this season?
I think the Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins underperforming. Draymond's been suspended and injured, so he's missed a lot of games, almost half the season, honestly. And Chris Paul is just Chris Paul. I don't think we expected too much from him. He is on the decline of his career, back end. So him being that all-star contributor is just not going to happen. I think this is a perfect opportunity for them to trade Klay Thompson's expiring $40 million contract and get a big name out there. Chris Paul's on $30 million, 2 years. That's another good contract for someone to trade. So I think they should emphasize on those two contracts and try to make a big changes to the team if they want to beat.
Do you think there's any change they can make this year to become a contender this season?
Yeah, I think so.
What would it be?
To move like a Zach LaVine or Pascal. I think Curry can make up most of the contending competition. I think Curry can handle most of it, but he definitely needs help.
Okay.
Right now, he doesn't have too much.
Okay. I can see that. But with role players, I ain't gonna lie. The Warriors, they got so many good role players. They may as well like parlay 3 of these guys for another star next to Curry for real, because that's what they need. Trace Jackson, their new center, and Brandon Pod. Though both of their rookies been real good this year. Mike Dunleavy, so far with his new job, he's done good. He hit in the first and second round of this draft. Brandon is an amazing tool guard who I think he honestly should be starting with Stephen Curry. He's like 6'4", plays great defense, and he shoots the ball. The Warriors, they need defense, man. Cause straight up, how they playing right now with that roster, at least with that roster build, they should just start defense next to Stephen Curry. No one could score on that team. Literally, no one could score. You may as well just have straight up defensive mob next to Curry. But it's like it's not what's going on. Don't understand that.
I don't think he survived without another scorer next to him.
I mean, he got Clay though. Clay will be the other guy who just starts because Clay is Clay.
Yeah, I think we can do better with his, especially with his contract. Really easy to move, really valuable on the teams, and that's the best bet.
I personally agree with you. I would move Clay, but it's going to be Andrew Wiggins that gets moved.
It's 4 years, 4-year deal compared to one.
Wiggins going to be the one that gets moved.
I mean, yeah, but I think it's easier to move Clay. I think you can get more with Clay. It's easier to move with Clay. I think he's a better option.
It's not easier. I wouldn't say it's easier.
Why not?
It's going to be hard for the Warriors to get rid of the guy that you've won 4 championships with, first off. And second off, he's on a big contract. He's on the later end of his career. I feel like you could get more out of Wiggins than you could get out of Klay Thompson.
No, I don't know. I disagree. I think his contract is very valuable. I mean, that can expire. Bradley Beal's contract that can expire that big contract, or Zach LaVine's 4 year that can expire that too. So I think that's just very valuable. The teams that have bad contracts on their team, they can get rid of it, dump it off in the offseason. And Klay Thompson is still shooting, someone that can shoot the ball very well, so he can fit on other teams. He just can't be a primary, secondary scoring option for them. I think he's a better asset to move. And Andrew Wiggins is on downfall. He's a bit on the bit of the decline, or just not playing to his expectations like last season. So I think that hurts his value as well. And then his 4-year deal, you have to keep him for 3 more years after this season. I think that hurts as well.
I don't agree with you on that, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Their value is both pretty low, to be honest, because of both of the reasons y'all said. I think for either one of these players to get traded, the Warriors would have to attach a first-round pick with both of them, honestly. Wiggins, because he has a 4-year deal, and you're kind of scared on what could he be. And Clay, because if you're trading for him, it's because you want his expiring deal to do something in this offseason. Like for example, like the 76ers. They would like to trade for Clay because, hey, we add spacing next to Embiid probably, and if he doesn't knock down his shots, he just goes away in free agency. Not our problem. We got him for dirt cheap. So I think with Wiggins, you're gonna have to. You can't just do that. With Wiggins, you're gonna have to sit there and like be committed to him and scared if he's gonna perform. I don't know which one got lower trade value. It depends what team you are. To be honest, at that point, they both are negative trade assets.
Yeah.
Not the negative trade assets. I think they can help on team. Clay can definitely help the team right now.
Yeah, but he's negative because like is he coming back next year?
No, he might not, but just a lot of people are trying to get Pascal, and they know he's not coming back next year. LeBron on Lakers right now, he's not coming back next year.
Pascal's a star though. You do stuff like that for a star. You don't trade for a negative role player. Like what?
You don't trade for a player that's already hurting that team.
I don't think Clay. If you move Clay to like a third position or something like that, I don't think he hurts the team at all. I think he's a plus in that spectrum. What if you traded Beal for Clay? I think the Suns could benefit more with Clay.
Yes.
Now he's a positive asset, and he's expiring contract. So now this offseason you can retool the roster accordingly. So I think he's a good asset in that regard.
I'll agree with you on that, but I also think he was just I agree with you on that. That's what I'm saying. Like they both around the same because like Andrew Wiggins, I think a team like the Pistons would like to have Andrew Wiggins, a two-way player you could build up with Cade.
Yeah, I think it's a locked-in deal with Wiggins. You gotta lock it in. That's
yeah. The Pistons don't got nobody who they have to pay for the foreseeable future. They could trade for Wiggins. Wiggins can't. This got to be the lowest Wiggins ever plays in his career, or he's just done. If he's done, he may as well finish off in Detroit.
Yeah.
If he comes back, that means Cade is gonna have a guy who fits perfectly next to him in this starting lineup.
I would entertain a Keldon Johnson move.
I don't like Keldon, man. And Keldon could go to the Atlanta for like DeJounte.
Yeah, but with Wiggins low value, I think Keldon's probably the best. A good option to replace.
I don't like Keldon for the Warriors, man. Not really. Where would he start at? Would he start?
Yeah, small forward.
He's a small forward though, man. 6'5". He plays big though. He does play big, but I don't know, man. I don't know about Keldon. Man, Chris Paul is out actually, bro, and that actually hurts the Golden State Warriors.
How long?
Like 2 months. He like broke his hand.
Yeah, I was out with Chris Paul when he joined the Warriors. I was out.
Yeah, facts. Me too. Me too. I was out.
I think
his health, I understand he got hurt, but like he was actually playing good. He was averaging 9 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists with 1 turnover. This man was averaging 7 assists with 1 turnover. He was shooting 42 from the field and 36 from the 3 on 4 attempts. Like Chris Paul was playing good.
That sounds like a player that's on the shit end of his career.
Yeah. But for what you was asking him to be, all right. Everyone has a responsibility on the team, right? You got Curry. His responsibility is to be your star point guard. Curry was doing that. Clay's responsibility is to be your second option scoring. You feel me? Clay's not doing that. Wiggins is not doing what he's supposed to do. Draymond is not doing what he's supposed to do. Looney's been all right. Chris Paul is doing what you expected Chris Paul to do. He's one of the only people on his team who's actually doing what he's supposed to do. Chris Paul has been fine. Like, if anything, he should get moved at the trade deadline for a team that wants to win. Like, they trade for him knowing he's hurt right now, because Chris Paul, bro, this is going to be one of the last years he's going to be a positive player. Like, he's been a fine backup point guard. And like Larry was saying, there's going to be a team that they value a expiring contract. And if you could come help me for a playoff run as my backup guard, that's cool. Like the Miami Heat, he'd be cool on the Heat. Expire so you don't mess up our free agency and you help us for the playoffs. I'd like that.
Yeah.
But Clay picked it up from 3 though. Clay's been shooting 38% from 3 on 8 attempts. In the beginning of the season, I remember he was shooting bad, but yeah, he's doing good now.
I'm saying it's still a good asset for that too. It's a shooting ability, it's still a good asset.
Yeah. I understand what you mean by that. I understand what you mean. Yeah, talk about shooters, man. What's up with John Morant? He's out for the rest of the season. Um, he got injured in practice, bro. John Morant's injury kind of weird, bro. He got injured in practice. He played the next game, and then he's out for the season. I feel like the Grizzlies just realized, bro, you already missed 25 games. You gonna have an injured shoulder for like 2 months. What's the point of coming back, man? Let's just, man. Season over, bro. Season over, man.
Yeah, I was kind of out on the Grizzlies just when Steven Adams was out for the season, and then they had Bismack Biyombo as starting five. A little suspect. I didn't believe it, but Ja Morant out. Now it's definitely one of those teams.
Brandon Clark out too because excuse me. Brandon Clark is also out, which that hurts the Grizzlies too. You got Steven Adams out, Brandon Clark out, John Morant out. Just at some point, man, it's gonna come to bite you. The first 25 games though, the Grizzlies, they were 6-19. And John Morant has played 3 games this year. They've been 6-3 with Morant. And imagine like if you just add like Brandon Clark and Steven Adams to that. Grizzlies, I'm happy with this season I'm gonna take this season for what it was. John Morant came in for 10 games, averaged 25, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 turnovers, 48% from the field, 28 from the 3. You know, it wasn't that big of a sample size, 10 games. I'm happy with that. John Morant showed me that once we plug him back into this team, we'll be a good NBA team. And while he's not here, it's unfortunate. We're gonna go tank. We get in the top 5 pick, and adding that with John Morant because this is one of the only ways the Grizzlies could go and get a star player. Because Desmond Bane and Jaren Jackson, I feel like those are like super role players. If y'all dig what I'm saying, Desmond Bane, he is like he is a top 50 player. So is Jaren Jackson. But like
they like Jamal Murray players.
Y'all understand what I mean. They're super role players. They're all stars. They're like borderline all stars. Super good, fit amazingly next to Ja. But you could go and find a way to either trade you a pick or draft someone. I don't know who it's gonna be, but they got something to play with right there. Mm-hmm. They also get to go into this year's trade deadline with a head start for next year. They know this trade deadline they could sell. Like, you know, if they got any 1 year expiring deals, they get the max value out of it. So over this offseason, they can build around John Morant to the fullest extent with their assets.
Yeah, definitely. They had to pick this year. I think that they should just tank at this point. You already have 3 guys in your primary rotation that are out for the season. I think it's just best to chop the season and get a really high pick and fill out the hole that's needed, like a small forward. Dylan Brooks gone, they kind of need a small forward. Getting that in the draft this year with a high pick can be the best pathway for them to compete next year.
Yeah, look, Larry, we was always talking like, how are they going to get a small forward? What are they going to do? Unfortunately, they found their answer.
Yep.
This year's first round draft pick, you either trade it or you draft someone. Don't know what. And then they also got the rest of their future draft assets after that. So,
yeah.
That's why sometimes keeping your picks is a very good thing. But it's going to be one of the last times we talk about the Grizzlies, unfortunately, because there's just not going to be much to talk about. We see what the team is without John Morant.
Unfortunately. Good. Like, I don't want to talk about them. I don't know what you talking about. I don't want to talk about them.
Yeah, this is going to be one of the last times, though. But Desmond Bane, to this point, he's averaging 25, 5 and 5 on 3 turnovers. Like 25, 5 and 5 is pretty good for a super role player. On 48% from the field and 39% from the 3. And he's taking 9 threes a game. So, like, he's taking almost 10 threes a game and shooting them at a 40% clip. That's why he's an amazing fit next to Ja. And then Jaren Jackson, he's averaging 21 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. He's also an amazing fit next to Ja because 35% from 3 on 5 attempts out of your power forward. John Morant is blessed to be playing with that. We got Marcus Smart. He's playing with another guy who's averaging 2 steals a game. And That's why I said they kind of got a head start because a player like Marcus Smart, they could decide whether they want to like trade him for someone or not. Because if John Morant was here, they obviously would keep Marcus Smart. But as a Heat fan, I'm real interested in Marcus Smart. I would love him to come to Miami. Like if we could like call up on Marcus Smart, which teams will be doing because they know the Grizzlies not going to be winning. You see, look, well, how much would you be willing to give us up? Would you trade Marcus Smart for 2 firsts? If you're the Grizzlies?
Not 2 firsts.
Wait, what do you mean? 2 firsts?
Yeah,
First year Marcus Smart is OD, bro. I ain't gonna kill.
That's how about that's too much.
That's what I'm saying. If you're the Grizzlies, you do that. If a team is willing to go and offer you 2 firsts for Marcus Smart, you go ahead and do that.
Like, yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, there could be a team that does that. Marcus Smart could be really valuable, and he's an easy plug-and-play player. Easy plug.
You can do that. You want the Heat to do it?
I would be cool if the Heat trade for Marcus Smart. That would change my view of the Heat a lot if they got Marcus Smart. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's like he's the last piece, like last piece to a defense with Jimmy and Bam, and like it would just be picks. It wouldn't like we still have Hero. You have Smart, Hero, Butler, Bam, and I'll honestly start Kevin Love at power forward. That is an amazing lineup, very experienced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. You got all those defenders next to Hero and Love. And Love could go grab him some rebounds and be big. And Hero, he could be the 5th best player on my defense. All right, Hero is not like that bad, man. Yeah, that's it about the Grizzlies. Anything else you want to say about Grizzlies? This is like a farewell tour to them. They will not be mentioned that much anymore. All right, next team is the Phoenix Suns. Kevin Durant, he recently actually reported that he is not going to ask for a trade. Wow, like it's kind of crazy that he has to report that he ain't going to ask for a trade on a team he's been with for a couple months, but he quoted it himself. And that means the Big Three is going to have some time to play some games together. They played less than 5 games together this year at this point. But I think they should trade for like a role player, like a point guard role player like TJ McConnell or Tyus Jones. If they can't get one of those, you get like a Walmart brand OG Anunoby. You get one of those like 3-and-D wings.
Walmart brand OG Anunobis.
Yeah. They just need somebody who could plug and play, shoot 3-and-D in the corner. They're gonna have Devin Booker playing point guard as much as he does because he's not like a natural point guard. Like Devin Booker, he's one of those. He's a 1, 2, and 3. Like I think Shai Gilgeous is a 1, 2, and 3 also, and so is Cade a 1, 2, and 3. But like Shai is better at the 1 than Booker is. And Booker is like better at the 3, if that makes sense. But either way, I don't think Booker should be. Booker's a combo guard. He shouldn't be running point guard the entirety of the game. You got to give him some times where somebody's creating for him also.
Yeah.
But he's been averaging 27, 5, and 8 on 40 from the 3 and on 5 attempts. Like he's still been playing amazing. And crazy thing is, you just heard how good D-Book playing. I seen a stat that Luka Doncic averages that in the first half.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, Booker has been playing amazing, and Luka Doncic sits there and averages the same thing in the first half. Is crazy. KD averaging 36 and 6. He's shooting 48% from the 3, man, on 5 attempts. That's crazy. 53 from the field. KD is insane. Bill, I don't really want to talk about his averages too much because he just kind of came. He's averaging less than 20 points though, 17, 4, and 4. Bill's not been playing that much with him, so it's kind of hard to judge how the scoring is going to get contributed. But Bill's obviously going to be the third option. The guys who I've been impressed by though is Grayson Allen and Eric Gordon. They both shooting 40% from 3. And they've been playing some nice ball. My problem with the Phoenix Suns is that 4 of their 6 best players are shooting guards.
Yeah,
like,
they don't.
Like,
They don't have no big man, bro.
It's not even that. They just have a bunch of shooting guards. It's not even like they got a bunch of guards. Like one of them could play point, the other one could play the 2, and the other one could play the 3. They just have a bunch of shooting guards, and shooting guard is like the least valuable position in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
They got Devin Booker, who like if on most teams you want D Book at your 2.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal, on most teams you want him at your 2. Grayson Allen, on most teams you want him at the 2. Eric Gordon, on most teams you want him at the 2. Those guys literally just they don't, and they're all playing good. It ain't like it's, bro. They just need to find a way to get their stars better compliments. Nurkic has been all right, averaging 13 points, 12 rebounds. He's honestly not even shooting that bad. They just have a bunch of minimum contract players playing like minimum contract players, bro. Like,
yeah, that's literally the best way to say it, bro. Like, there's no other way to say it, bro.
Bro, the Suns, man, I don't know how they gonna go about it. They're gonna be buyers at the trade deadline, though. They literally have to, first of all. And in that Bradley Beal trade, they got a bunch of second round picks. And I remember once they did that, I was like, they traded Bradley Beal, and they know it's not gonna work out. So this is their insurance to see, like, excuse me, what do you need around Book and Beal? Maybe, what would you rather have? Would you rather have a point guard next to Book and Beal, or a small forward next to Book and Beal? So like,
I'd say I probably want like. Obviously, I'd say the best answer would probably be I would want a point guard, but then like you gotta put in perspective, like you putting Beal or Booker at the 3, bro, and that's not gonna work out, bro.
Booker could work at the 3. Booker could. Booker could guard like Jaylen Brown.
I don't know, man. That's a tall ass for Booker. But I'd say like, yeah, you probably have to go small forward or get like a big man, bro. I ain't got cap.
All right, so you go with a wing.
Yeah, I'd probably go for wing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Cause you just want I feel like this, bro. Like Bill, bro, he needed to sit his ass in the corner, bro, and just chuck shots, bro. That's what he there for. You there to sit your ass in the corner. When the ball come to you, you shoot the ball from the 3. That's what he there for. Devin Booker is obviously the facilitator. He's the one who dishing the ball and everything like that. KD was doing that when Booker was out and everything like that. And then KD's the primary scorer. That's how it is. That's how it should be, regardless. I mean, be a good finisher. He I mean, that's where he thrives himself on, right?
Yeah.
This is finishing, so I mean, other than that, I mean, man, yeah, I mean, D-Book's not a bad facilitator. Like, he's not like bad, but like, I don't know.
He's actually good. I ain't gonna lie. He averages 8 assists with 3 turnovers.
He be doing too much though. Sometimes he be doing too much. I don't be fucking with that shit. He be doing too much, and that's why they be losing. I'm not gonna lie to you, because he be doing too much. Like, get the ball to KD, put it in his hands, let him cook, let KD cook. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Honestly, I'll use KD as like a complimentary player for both of them. KD off the ball, he's so dangerous because like Book and Beal, they need the ball in their hands more than KD. KD could get his own in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You just have Beal go downhill. And like Durant, if he's open, bro, you hit him. The same with Book. Book, he does his little thing, work around the mid post, work around the mid range, try to finish. If you can't, give it to KD. KD should always be your first option to pass to. Though. That boy be wet like water.
Yeah, I just think also like, bro, like when you have the big 3 out there and everything, and that once you're about to go sit somebody, you either sit Beal or Booker, bro, and go cat, because KD need to play with them, like at least one of them.
Yeah, exactly. No,
because if you have Beal and Booker just on the court by themselves without KD, bro, that is a recipe for disaster, and that's what the recipe of disaster has been for the whole time they've been playing together. I feel like.
But I think you need to play Beal and Booker together so you can save or reserve KD at the same time. Just so he doesn't play too many minutes, because he is on the older side of things.
Yeah, but bro, like Bill was this bad trade, bro. That's just
Yeah.
a bad fit, bro. Yeah, like they could have that as kept CP3, and then like just traded Eaton and like some picks for a better like center type shit, like a scoring center, you know. No,
Like
not like a
Nurkic and
scoring.
Grayson Allen, like Nurkic and Grayson Allen, like they did.
Yeah,
You would have liked if they still did that Nurkic Grayson Allen deal and just kept CP3.
I mean, I think the team would have worked out a lot better. I think the team would have 100% been.
Yeah, I'd rather CP3 on the team than Bradley Beal. So
yeah, I'd rather CP3, or you get somebody like, or you go like want to acquire like DeJounte Murray or some shit, bro.
And the funny thing about it is they gave up CP3 and draft assets. So like they would have had CP3 and been able to trade for somebody else if they still had CP3.
yeah.
Larry, who would you trade for if you were the Suns? Would you trade for like a wing or a point guard?
I would want a point guard. But I think a good trade for them right now would be Beal for Klay Thompson. I do think Beal helps Steph Curry in that regard better.
Brother, you know that's not happening, right?
You never know.
I know.
Bro,
Do you trust Klay to be a second option? What a Beal right now?
Oh my god. Oh my.
That's just not a trade that's happening, Larry. That's not even the reason why. That's not happening. That's not. Happening.
Bro, we know you be trolling, bro. We know you trolling. We know you trolling. We know you trolling, bro. You can't be that ass about this, bro. We know.
I would rather have a second
we know
option
you trolling. Oh my
Beal
god.
than Klay. I would right now. I'd rather have Beal than Klay as second option.
Yeah.
You have to. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to be trolling, bro. There's no way. There's no way.
Would you rather have Klay or Beal as second option?
Why would either team do that? I don't know.
This is so bad, bro. What the fuck?
Nah, bro.
Bro, all right. This is why it's even worse, right? Because the Warriors are inclining more cap hit from acquiring Bradley Beal, right? He's not gonna give you as much spacing. I feel like he doesn't complement Curry good enough, because Curry is obviously gonna get you to pressure at the rim. Bradley Beal does the same thing. He's not that spot up like where like you be seeing like how LeBron be driving into the paint and like he like to dish it out, to the open three and like whatever. That's what Curry be doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he be trying to do now, type of shit. Sometimes not as much as LeBron be doing, but he be doing that. And like Bradley Beal ain't doing that, bro. He ain't doing that for you.
Yeah, but I think the Batman and Robin duo of Beal and Curry just give me more hope than Klay and Curry right now.
No.
Right now.
No.
And I can't really find other trades for Beal. I really can't. Beal's probably the hardest person to trade right now in the whole league.
Why y'all think the Warriors, bro? I'm done.
Build this thing on the Suns.
Nah, I'm done with this shit, bro. Because y'all think the Warriors still need to be relevant. They don't need to be relevant anymore. Get them the fuck out of here. I don't want them here no more. No, they done, bro. I don't give a fuck. Hope they all fucking don't win another ring ever again, bro. I really do not give a fuck.
I seen a report today actually that they're interested in DeJounte Murray. DeJounte would fit so nicely on them.
Man, fuck that.
DeJounte would fit so nicely on them.
Bro, that ain't gonna do
Klay, I literally said that. You put like Klay Thompson next to Trae Young. Oh my goodness. Them boys going to get Klay Thompson for DeJounte. What if that literally happens? That's crazy. Because you got Klay next to Trae Young. You know Klay don't need the ball in his hands. Bro, just go. Trae Young wants you to shoot it every time you get the ball immediately. And that's all Klay does. That's what Trae wants. Curry wants to do that. Curry wants to just shoot the ball immediately, and DeJounte wants the ball in his hands. Give DeJounte the ball. He has to play point for Curry. He'll love that. And then, man, people be talking about DeJounte's defense regressed. This is what DeJounte's defense always was. Derek White was always the best defender on the Spurs team. Even at the time, man. I'm in a chat with a bunch of Spurs fans. All of them would always say that. I'll be like, really? You don't watch that many Spurs games? But a lot of people thought Derek White was always been a bit better defender than DeJounte Murray. And the fact that he goes on a team with Trae Young, who's an infamously bad defender, DeAndre Hunter, who's been playing bad on defense, and he's getting like his tag of being a bad defender now is crazy to me. Like he's not a defensive superstar like people thought he is. But he's still a good defender. He's like second in the league in deflections. He's a little bit aggressive. But if he's your second best defender on the team or third best defender, you're in great shape. If he's your best defender, you're not in the best ideal place. I can understand that. Where in the Hawks, he is their best defender. But on the Warriors, you put him next to Draymond Green. That's a nice defensive duo. Man. DeJounte could, man. He going to Warriors, man. They will be relevant again. They will be.
I think a dark horse they land DeJounte Murray in a trade. The Sixers.
I think we should save it for the next pod when we talk about the East. I think.
Yeah.
Cause I got dip at like 10:45 type shit, and we only on like the 4th team, and we got like 5 more to go, bro.
All right, bet.
We an hour in. My fault. I'm sorry.
No, you good, bro.
Yeah.
I was listening to an episode, bro, when Harden got traded, and I said if Daryl Morey doesn't trade Embiid and he trades for DeJounte Murray, I'll sit there and apologize. If that shit actually happens, bro, that's sick. The next team is Larry. Shout out to Houston, man. What you feeling? We got Ime Udoka. He's coaching the second best defense in the league right now, actually. And you got Sengun's averaging 22, 9, and 5. You got Jalen Green's averaging 17 points. Fred VanVleet, he's averaging 17 points and 9 assists. You got Dylan Brooks, he's averaging 14 points on 40% from 3 and 5 attempts. Elite defense. Jabari Smith, he's shooting 38% from 3 on 4 attempts. How you feel about the Rockets this year, man?
We've been amazing defensively. Very improved. Ime Udoka brought it out of all the players that he has on the roster. We still don't have we have an all-star in Sengun, but I still think we're waiting for a superstar jump, a potential superstar jump from Green or Alperen, or even maybe Amen Thompson if he gets better. So we're still waiting for that player to become a competent team and a competitive team. And they're a little boring to watch because they do miss a lot of shots, and they're inefficient. So that could be boring for a lot of viewers like myself. But we're coming up eventually. We have the defense already installed, so now we just get the offense from our stars, talent, upgrading, and becoming better over the years. We'll be a very competitive team in the near future.
Yeah, I like this team, man. Their starting 5 is a really good unit. They gel well together. They fit well. And then off the bench, they got some bright spots. Cam Whitmore, he started playing this week. Cam Whitmore, he's been doing good this week. I liked him. He was one of my dark horse picks for Rookie of the Year. His first couple games out the G League, he's been balling. Amen. I haven't kept up too much with him, but I was watching like top plays or something. He had like a nice little highlight. I haven't been keeping up too much with Amen, but Amen, he was like the 3rd overall, 4th overall pick. Expect a lot from him. Yeah, expect some from him.
He's been injured for the beginning of the season. He's still getting into the warm-up.
Yeah, he's a good defender, though. Like, from what I've been watching, he seems like a good defender. I haven't watched too much of him. But when I watch him play, he seems like he's a good defender. And in the future, when Van Vliet goes, you plug in Amen, and this team probably still be balling. I wonder what they do for the future, but Rockets, man, they've been really good this year. They're ahead of schedule. Ime Udoka, he should be a candidate for Coach of the Year because this defensive lineup outside of Dylan Brooks, it's not that much talent. And they're literally number 2 in defense. It shows you how much coaching and his schemes is just providing for that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, another team we got is the New Orleans Pelicans. The New Orleans Pelicans, they're another team that's in top 10 in points per game with their defense. It's for points per game and points per 100 possession. They're top 10 in both of those metrics. But I feel like they need to improve their defense from what I watched. I know it sounds crazy I'm saying that, but in most of their like games that matter, like Zion Williamson ain't playing defense. Brandon Ingram isn't really known as a defender. Neither is CJ McCollum, and that's three of their starters. Jonas Valanciunas is no better on defense. But their whole entire bench and everyone out of those four players are like actually like great defenders. Like Dyson Daniels is actually a great defender. Jose Alvarado is a good defender. Trey Murphy's a great defender. Herb Jones is a great defender. I just feel like and they guards and forwards are great defenders. They just need like a center who would just turn them into literally the best defense in the league, like a Jared Allen or something. I don't know, but they could go ahead and do that. That would be nice for them.
And then that honestly might work out for both teams if they got Jared Allen.
Yeah.
Because then you have Evan Mobley, the primary defender, and then you have Jonas just popping him up shooting threes instead of having two Twin Towers.
I think you find a third team for Jonas.
It could work, but I'd rather not have Jonas.
Yeah, I think you find a third team for Jonas, and like I named all those good guard forward defenders.
I like Jonas on the Warriors.
Yeah, I like him.
Go toe and toe with Kevin Looney and match those minutes close.
They also got that rookie though, Jackson Trace Davis, whatever, him who's been really good. Mm-hmm. But I like him on the Thunder next to Chet because I feel like the Thunder they can make like a real push. And one thing that they're going to face up in the West is like Anthony Davis, Nikola Jokic. I understand Jonas ain't going to lock them up, but at least he could be a body to like a body, and then Chet go help him. Chet gonna help out Jonas on defense. Chet is real capable of that, so just need a body to rebound against those guys. Chet help.
I'd probably go after what was the Thunder? Go after Poto.
I don't think y'all could like Clint Capella then. Like, what about Clint Capella?
Clint's option too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so need the Hawks give Clint Capella up without center back?
Yeah, Onyeka Okongwu. It's finally his time.
Yeah, but he's a small center. He's a very small
center. Yeah. But he's
that's a problem. He's a small center.
He's not even like a big body like Kevin. Kevin Looney and him the same height, but he's like.
I feel Onyeka is like a perfect like power forward. He's a perfect power forward. I don't think he should be playing center position.
The thing is though, Jalen Johnson, he's taken off this year or for the Hawks, and he's a 6'8" power forward. So I feel like 6'8" power forward, 6'8" center that could work. That's literally what the Miami Heat run.
Onyeka like a small man. You say Onyeka's like a small.
Yeah. Onyeka is literally like a small man. If anything, he's a better shot blocker, honestly. Mm-hmm. It's just Bam is a better rebounder and stuff like that. But Onyeka, he can play center, man, and he catches lobs. So like, it fits next to Trey. So you got a lob catching center who's gonna play defense next to Trey, and his switchability helps out the Hawks too, because Clint Capella is someone who can be dropping. Onyeka can be switching around. You trade Clint Capella for like another wing or something. Mm-hmm. You have Jalen Johnson, Onyeka, and whatever you trade DeJounte and Clint Capella for, if you do that.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
We got 2 minutes left.
Yeah. Next team we got is the Sacramento Kings. We got Davion Mitchell, Kevin Huerter, Harrison Barnes. That's the known package that they playing around with. Who do y'all think they could get with that?
It's $40 million. So you can get a lot of plays at $40 million. That's.
Was you on Zach LaVine?
No. I think. No. I don't think they should lose the defense that Harrison Barnes bringing Zach LaVine. I think they have that offensive gap filled in with Sabonis and Fox and Monk coming off the bench. I don't think they need that at all. And Keegan Murray's still down on the team as well.
I might agree with you, but I'm scared they're gonna be the team that does it, man. Because a couple years when Zach LaVine got traded from the Bulls traded for him on his rookie deal, so he still never hit restricted free agency. So when he got his first time in free agency with the Bulls, the Kings offered him a max contract in free agency when they had De'Aaron Fox. Like they wanted Zach LaVine and De'Aaron Fox for a while. So like it scares me that they gonna sit there and like just want to do it just because they wanted to do it like 5 years ago, man.
I think they should go out there and stop at 3-and-D to face the two like Keegan. I mean not Keegan, Kevin.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree with you, but I don't think that's what. I hope they trade for like Siakam if they go ahead and trade for somebody.
Yeah.
Now, see, Siakam said that he don't want to go there.
No, he said he doesn't care where he goes. He's just not resigning with the team. He wants to test free agency. It's not. He doesn't want to go to the Kings. Just does he wants to test free agency.
Basically, you're not number one on his list, but like, hey, if you want to be number one on his list, or you want to make him number one on your list, go ahead. But like, you better be willing to pay him the max too.
I think Pascal is number one. Has number one team wants to play for.
Definitely, every player has a number one team they want to play for.
Who do you guys think Pascal would want to play with?
I think Siakam. I meant Siakam would want to play with the 76ers.
Okay.
I feel like that would be cool for him because you got Nick Nurse, who's his former coach. You got Joel Embiid, who's the only other NBA player from Cameroon. And they're both going to be like all-star level duo with his old coach. I feel like that would be cool for him. Yeah. And he'd have like a cool role on that team. But after that, I don't know where else he's looking for. But the main thing on Pascal Siakam thing is money. I think he cares about how much money he's making. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the Kings, man, they balling, bro. They got De'Aaron Fox averaging 35 and 5. He's shooting 40% on 10 threes a game. De'Aaron Fox is a changed NBA player. This man is shooting 40% on 10 threes a game. That's crazy to me. Yeah. What about DeJounte Murray to the Kings?
I don't know. It's like a similar Tyrese Halliburton fit with Fox, I feel like. Just having a second line there and ball handler. He does play defense, though.
Yeah.
I think you'd have to go off the Trae Young DeJounte experiment and see if you like that on ball handling. Dynamic.
Mike Brown, though, he's a great offensive coach. I feel like he can make something work with that, but I wouldn't like it either. Yeah. And the last thing we want to talk about is the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving recently returned. They've been looking good again. Luka Doncic, though, man. Luka is averaging 35, 8, and 9. 40% from the 3 on 11 attempts.
Luka has been in the league for a while. We already knew that. He's just showing it again.
All right, Larry.
What?
You said the best player?
So one of the best players in the league.
Never mind.
That's crazy that he's not even like top 3 in like the actual
consensus.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, bro, what? Like, what?
Yeah.
I'm putting him over Shea any day right now.
Bro.
I'm putting him over Shea.
Shea's defense keeps him in conversation pretty heavily. That's all,
bro.
His defense,
bro. Listen. It's Luka, bro. You telling me who would you rather have on your team right now? Who you building? Who you building around? Shea or Luka?
Okay, building around, yeah.
Exactly.
I know, but like Shea's defense is really held like holds him to that standard with Luka. And yeah, you can put him over Luka because of that defense.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like defense is a very big thing because Luka, he's actually been playing better defense this year than last year. Last year he was one of the worst.
Shea is different though. Leading league in assists, that's different. I mean,
Shea is a top defender in the league. I agree, but thing with Shea is I'm picking Luka because I know Luka how he will come to the moments like in the playoff. Yeah. Shea, as of right now, it kind of like scares me that like I'm gonna pick him and like what if he's like an absolute dropper? I doubt it. I doubt Shea's gonna be a dropper, but like what if? Luka, he is an absolute. He's one of the best playoff performers that we've ever seen in basketball. Actually, so it's like it's kind of hard to give up on that. Luka Doncic has been amazing. Kyrie Irving though hasn't played that much, but He's been fitting well next to Luka. He's averaging 23 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and 1 turnover. He's another guy shooting 40% from 3 on 7 attempts. Kyrie's super efficient.
I mean, Kyrie's just not asked to like do much. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't need to be like a significant piece of that team, and I think he's liking that because like he don't gotta like.
He can miss games.
Yeah, he can miss games. He don't gotta constantly be there and then worry about like KD being like, oh, like where the fuck you at, bro? Like just take the vaccine type shit like that.
Yeah. Kyrie like fills in any offensive gaps that Luka may be lacking for the night. Or anything like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not good defensively. Very not good at all defensively. But I just think it's a decent fit though. I mean, after from the trade deadline from last season until now, it definitely seems like it's working out.
Yeah. This is another one of those fits that I've been saying I like a lot recently. I keep mentioning it. LeBron James, Kyrie Irving fit perfectly. Luka plays just like LeBron James. Scotty Barnes plays just like them. These guys are all three of them are point forwards. And if you put a point guard who's not primarily a scorer next to them, you could just ask that guy to play make whenever it's obvious. It helps out both parties. Like Kyrie, he's not asked to like be a primary playmaker because you got Luka Doncic, your point forward, who's doing that.
Yeah.
Same with Scotty Barnes and Emmanuel Quickly. Same with LeBron James and like whoever they put at point guard besides D'Angelo Russell.
and it lifts some of the weight off of Luka too. You know, like it's not like he has to like.
In the playoffs, teams are gonna have to be honest. You can't just triple team Luka. You can still send a double, but you can't triple him. Shit.
Yeah,
with Porzingis still sending triples. And ain't nothing you can do. It just Porzingis was like an Aki fit because Luka was the only ball handler that could get it to Porzingis. Like if you add Porzingis now to like a team with Kyrie and Luka, you know, Porzingis has two different people that can get him the ball. But whenever you just trap Luka, that whole offense is gone in the playoffs.
Yeah. It's good offense. It's a very good offense, so I'll give it that. It's like something that like LeBron wishes he had, bro.
A bunch of shooters, bro.
There's a bunch of shooters. You literally just have Luka do his thing, do his little step back like that, and then you just pass it out. Let's go. Pass it out.
Yeah. Kerr Williams was a perfect pickup for them in all season. The shooting, and then also drafting Derek Lively, being running a lot there. So
Derek Lively could definitely hold his own against like
defense.
Yeah, Derek Lively could definitely hold his own.
And like his job is so easy because he has like 2 point guards for that. He's shooting 72% from the field right now. Because all he's doing is he's just being asked to set a pick, and the ball handler is either going to be Kyrie Irving, who's literally the best ball handler of all time, or Luka Doncic, who's one of the best passers of all time. Like all you have to do is set a pick from one of those guys and run to the rim and be 7 foot. Like his job is pretty easy right now in his career, and he's doing what he has to do. 9 points, 8 rebounds. That's almost a double as a rookie. That's cool, man. And then off the bench, they got Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway's averaging almost 20 points off the bench. He's averaging 18 points on 35% from the 3 and on 9 attempts.
Yeah.
He's balling off the bench. Oof. That's a lot we talked about today. A couple, before we end off the pod, there's a couple players that we could send to the Mavericks too. And I was listening to Pick a Side. And I never thought about Siakam to the Mavericks, and like that seemed like something that was consensus over there. I was like, Siakam to the Mavericks sound fun. What do you think is the possibility of that happening?
It's very possible. They have a good diverse contract situation in Dallas. Like they have a good amount of players, like 5 players, like making 10 plus.
Yeah,
if we make that deal work. And then they have the picks for it too. I think they can afford Pascal Siakam.
I think they can too. That I just never thought about Siakam to the Mavericks. You know,
I was actually thinking about Jimmy Grant. I think just they don't have to give up as much and still get a very good production out of him. Someone that can just do it all. Swiss Army knife, you'd say.
Yeah, I like Jeremy Grant too. He's on this list too.
Jeremy Grant. I think Basco can be used more because he is a scorer. Not going to be showing that off too much in that.
I think he could actually because he's a downhill scorer. Luka and Kyrie, they're very perimeter based. Luka's everywhere. I ain't gonna lie. Kyrie, he relies off jump shots, man. He doesn't even like attacking the rim unless it's the playoffs because like he gets hurt a lot. Man, Siakam can just rim run on that team, and Siakam will get set up so much on that team. Like he's played with Kyle Lowry. But I think if he was to play with Kyrie and Luka Doncic right now, those would be the two best point guards he's ever played with in his career at the same time. Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, he will benefit from it also. You got Lowry Markkinen, who would be a nice like wing next to those two guys. Lowry Markkinen, he fits almost every NBA team though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the last name I got is Kyle Kuzma. I feel like he's gonna be someone who may get traded. I like him to the Heat. I'm not gonna lie, Kyle Kuzma.
I was thinking about Kyle Kuzma to the Raptors if you get rid of Pascal.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma to the Raptors would be cool too. On the East, we got the front court list. We got Giannis at 1, Joel Embiid at 2, Jason Tatum at 3. I think they got the starters right so far. What do y'all think for the?
Yeah, that's understandable. Very understandable.
Okay. So off the bench, we got Jimmy Butler, Jaylen Brown, Bam Adebayo, Mikal Bridges, Porzingis, Kuzma, and Paolo Banchero. Who do y'all think is like the biggest snub you don't see on the list for the front court, or like the biggest surprise being above somebody?
He's pretty young. I think is a snub.
He's not a front court. He's on the guard.
He's a guard.
I'm bugging.
Yeah, front court. Is there any front court player that's like glaringly missing to y'all? I think Franz Wagner has been better than Kyle Kuzma at least. Shit. I can't really think of anybody else, but Paolo Banchero, he is super low. Like honestly, bro.
Is Pascal?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam and Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes,
the whole Raptors franchise, basically.
Yeah, you can understand though with how they're playing, but like, holy,
yeah,
they've been better than Kyle Kuzma. Paolo Banchero, I ain't gonna lie, he should be behind Bam. Paolo Banchero has been better than Bridges. He's been better than Porzingis. He's been better than Kuzma.
I don't know about. I think you can debate Bridges, but
he's been better than Bridges, straight up, on both sides of the ball. On both sides, yeah.
Look at some stats.
Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic, they are in my top 3 teams watched this year. I told Nick this before the pod. I watched the Orlando Magic, the OKC Thunder, and the Miami Heat. Paolo Banchero is better than Mikal Bridges. I mean, every aspect of basketball, even playmaking, honestly. Playmaking, rebounding, scoring, defense, shooting. I'll just be nice and give Mikal something. You could even argue shooting. Paolo Banchero.
Oh, no, he's actually better. Paolo's a better shooter.
I know, but I'm just gonna give it to Mikal. I'm just like, I know, but I'm just gonna give it to Mikal.
I guess he's behind Bam, or even in front of Bam.
I'm not gonna make the argument. You can. Yeah, I'm not. You can.
Is he above Brown?
I was thinking that. I was dead thinking that he's been that good for the All-Star voting at least. As an NBA player, I got to see Paolo in the playoffs. He ain't like he gonna have to do too much to pass Jaylen Brown, but he has to do something. Jaylen Brown's not.
I think definitely you could argue on Paolo and Brown. I don't think Jimmy deserves to be up here. Not because he's a good player. He's just not an all-star, popular talent. But I guess his continuous, amazing playoff performances.
Yeah,
just got the fans' love.
Hey, Jimmy's a top 10 player in the NBA, so like, fans just want him in the All-Star voting, bro. And it's the fans, bro. I understand. At least they know.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm looking at it right now. The whole Celtics starting 5 is in the All-Star game right now.
Yep.
Damn.
Their whole starting 5 is in the top 10 for both positions. They got Tatum, Porzingis, and Brown at the front court. Yeah, 3 front court players, and we're gonna start this off with the guards. We got Tyrese Halliburton at 1. He's hurt right now, so how hurt is he? He gonna be there for all? He said 2 weeks.
Who?
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, I say 2 weeks.
All right, he'll still be there. But Tyrese Halliburton being number 1, is that a surprise for y'all?
Nah, he's the best guard in the East.
Nah, yeah, definitely best guard in the East.
Yeah, but like, man, Tyrese Halliburton, he's getting like he. I don't know if he's the best guard in the East, but like he is elite. He is like you can make the argument. You can make the argument for the top. I honestly think Jalen Brunson is better than Tyrese right now. Just
no.
Jalen Brunson has played amazingly in 3 playoffs in a row. He's actually been one of the best players in the playoffs for 3
playoffs. Sure, but right now, no. Tyrese is leading the league in assists, and he's averaging 25 points on 50, 40, almost 90.
For all-star voting, I'm cool with it. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Tyrese does deserve it. Tyrese deserves a starting spot, actually, in my opinion. Yes, he deserves to start.
Best guard in the East. I don't think anyone else.
He's a top 2. Yeah. He probably is the best guard in the East. I'm just playing devil's advocate, honestly. But we got Tyrese Halliburton number 1, Damian Lillard number 2, Trae Young number 3, Donovan Mitchell number 4, Tyrese Maxey number 5, Jalen Brunson number 6, LaMelo Ball number 7, Derek White number 8, DeMar DeRozan number 9 at shooting guard. Probably hasn't played that position this year, but and Drew Holiday at number 10. Is there any name that surprised y'all on this list?
DeMar. for the guard, if I'm gonna be honest here, I'd rather have Kobe White in there instead of DeMar.
Oh my goodness,
that's so crazy. Yeah, you say DeMar. I mean, he kind of deserves to be this because he is a big name, but not. Yeah, kind of only reason. He hasn't had an incredible must-see TV season.
Boston Celtics fans, I'm surprised. Like Derek White got that. I personally think he's better than a lot of people in the league. Myself, I think he's better than like Tyler Hero, honestly. But I know fans don't really like players like that game, like just 3-and-D. I'm surprised that he's this popular of a fan vote.
A lot of Boston Celtics fans out there, more.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's this one too. Fan favorite. Wow. LaMelo Ball, I understand him. Even though he hurt, bro, I can understand that. It's LaMelo, bro. But Trae Young, y'all sleeping on him. Not like, is he at least in consideration for the best guard in the East?
I'm not. Nah, I think Tyrese got it clear cut. Tyrese.
I want to say Tyrese is a clear cut, like best guard in the league.
Y'all look. He's better than I could. He's more efficient than Trae. He's better passer than Trae. Both of them are terrible on defense. Tyrese over Trae is cool.
Yeah, if Elijah was here, bro, he
be on me right now. But it's only because of playoffs, though. Me and him have talked about it before. I think last episode we was talking about it. We all know I'm high on Tyrese. It's just y'all just higher than me, and I got him as a top 25 player in the entirety of the league. Y'all just think, y'all think he's amazing because I think he's amazing too. Shit. Next we got the West. Last thing for the episode, we got LeBron, KD, and Jokic as they front court. Y'all think they got that right?
See, I told you it was gonna be like this. Remember when I said it was gonna be like this?
Yeah. No, this is what we already know this was gonna be because we got Luka and Curry as the guards.
Told you it was gonna be that too. I told you it was gonna be that. Shit was gonna get the one who booted out.
I'm surprised Curry not number 1 though.
Lucas is gaining so much popularity right now, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is for me. I'm kind of surprised he ain't number 1, boy. Then we got Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Sengun. I like the Sengun love. Wemby, Chet, and Cat. I think Rudy Gobert should be over Cat. What you think about that?
Yeah, he definitely should be over Cat, but whatever.
Yeah, as long as we can agree on that. But the West, this looks amazing to me from the front court wise.
Yeah.
Guards, we got Luka, Curry, Shea, Harden.
No, Anthony Edwards should be the 4 at least. He should at least be 4.
Yeah, but his fan was Harden, Kyrie, Anthony Edwards, John Morant, Aaron Fox, Klay Thompson,
Klay Thompson is crazy.
Bro, no. The West got a couple crazy names. They got Kyrie Irving being that high is kind of crazy to me because how much he's played.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
My screen just be frozen and stuff. I'm valley right now.
All right, you good.
Kyrie Irving being that high is kind of crazy just because he's been hurt, But it's Kyrie. He got fans.
John Morant playing 10 games is also crazy.
Yeah. Klay Thompson is crazy.
Klay Thompson is crazy.
And the craziest of them all is Austin Reaves, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
The fan votes, bro. Fan votes.
Like we really got Austin Reaves over D Book. Like D
Book not even. Bro, I dead ass forgot about D Book.
Bro, we got Austin.
Nah, they have to put in D Book, bro. They have to put in.
Damn.
We got Austin Reaves over D Book, and it's like, who else is Austin Reaves above, bro?
D Book should be in top 5.
Top 5. Objectively, yeah. Like players wise, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, is that many Luka fans just turning on D Book, man? Cause D Book, I remember when
Harden's a little high too, but he is James Harden. So
Harden and Kyrie are a little bit high.
Yeah, but like it's understandable though, cause their names is cool. But holy, some of these other guys I don't even understand it. Desmond Bain should be over, like Austin Reaves. But like Desmond Bain is cool if he's not all this because people like Austin Reaves. But D Book, that's when it becomes like crazy. That's exactly why All-Star games are not 100% voting no more. I understand.
Nope.
All right. Anything else for this episode y'all want to talk about? Injury reports? We kind of did talk about Tyrese being hurt as we talked about the guards in the East. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Nick, you want to hit the outro?
All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and comment and subscribe. Yeah, we'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Got you.
Monday.
Yeah.
Now she all about the cashy.